Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel and the Garden of Gains. Yes, right, the lion diet. I'm going to be doing that for the next 30 days. I'm just going to be eating, red meat, beef, lamb, venison, camel if I can get hold of some. Just animals, ruminant animals, animals with 5 stomachs. That's the rules of the lion diet. Water and salt. That's what I'm going to be living off for the next 30 days. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Main reason of doing it is the vitiligo that I suffer with, autoimmune disease, and the lion diet is very good with helping clear that up because it's an elimination diet and you're getting rid of all the foods, and then after 30 days you slowly start adding in the different foods that I guess you want to eat again or what you want to drink. So yeah, I'm going to weigh myself, see what I'm weighing in at shortly. I'm going to do a bit of a physique check as well, front, side, back, and have a look at the state of me at the moment, and then yeah, just see how the 30 days go. There's no protein drinks, there's no caffeine, there's no rice, there's no crisps, there's no chocolates, there's nothing. It's just literally meat. So yeah, started off and had some mince already, so happy days. But yeah, nice simple diet to follow. Really, it's extreme. I would like to think I'm going to cut quite a lot of body fat in this time as well. I'm working Mondays to Fridays. I'm doing 10, 12, 15,000 steps a day on top of this, bit of a very restricted diet. I'm aiming to take in 240, 250 grams of protein a day. Some days might be slightly higher, slightly less, depending on the cuts of meat and stuff I'm getting. Some might be slightly fattier than others. And the calories, I haven't exactly worked it out yet, but it's going to be around the 2,000 mark, maybe just over that. And again, the fats will up and down as the weeks go along, and seeing how much energy I need for my training, for work, for general day-to-day. So the fats might go up because that will be my only fuel to be used as fuel fat in the body. So yeah, it's going to be a tough 30 days, interesting challenge, and I'm going to be training like normal, doing my new training plan, my bodybuilding hypertrophy phase through it all. And it'll be interesting to see energy levels, how ramped up I am for the training, and if I can make some good gains. Let's go. We've got some mince on the go, 5% fat mince, cooking for work tomorrow. Major, excuse me. Got some beef in the slow cooker, lovely jubbly. Couple of steaks to cook up as well for work. You want some, didn't you? Yes. Yeah. Gonna be tasty work meals soon. Happy days. nearly lost it. Happy days. Day 2 of the lion diet. As you can see, training some legs. First session whilst on the lion diet. Yeah, I've worked out calories. Now it's just under 2,000, about 1,900 for the meals I'm going to eat today. About 260, 270 grams of protein as well. Yeah, happy with them squats. Warm-ups felt rough, a little bit tired. So I'm very happy to get 165 kilos for 6 reps there. Last week I hit 6 reps with 160, so there's progress. Again, it's only day 2 of the lion diet. So yeah, we'll see how it keeps going. My calories are probably slightly off, and my protein today, because I dropped my food at work, unfortunately, and dropped most of it on the floor, so I had to scoop it up off the floor. Left probably a quarter of it, had to get a paper towel and bin it all. So yeah, I'm going to be slightly off today, which is a shame, but you know, performance hasn't been hit yet. But yeah, no coffee is getting to me at the moment. It's only day 2, but yeah, happy enough with that. And then yeah, just keep going. Alright guys, back in the car, bit like Sam Sulek, eh? Got my dry ass beef mince here, day number 4. Yeah, a little bit rough. I'm not getting bored of the meat per se, but my body is lacking energy in the middle of the day. Around lunchtime or so, I'm starting to flag a bit, and you know, running out of energy there. I'm doing I think a 16-8 fast, 17 hours fasting, 16 hours, and then yeah, a window of 7 to 8 hours where I eat. That's been working well. I'm eating around about 11 o'clock in the morning, then again at 1, then again at about, oh yeah, what's the time? 3, half 3, and then dinner time about 6, half 6 latest. I'm drinking from the moment I wake up till just after dinner, and then I'm stopping with the fluids as well. Having about 4 litres a day with the salt, bit of salt in there as well. But yeah, stomach feels okay, and then when I want to, I feel like I need to pass some wind, I need to rush to that toilet, and you can guess what happens in the loo when that happens. So yeah, that happens once or twice a day the last few days. But yeah, day 4, another 26 to go. We'll see. I'm not seeing any positives yet. Yeah, I'm not going to weigh myself again until the end of the month as well. The fasting, I'm kind of used to that anyway, but I think it helps because it's such a small amount of variety of meat to eat, and it's cheaper to get some mince rather than a leg of lamb, so it's trying to find different ways of cooking mince that is delicious, which is quite difficult. But the fasting is definitely helping with that. I'm okay till 11, half 11 when I'm eating. Then I get that meal in, then it perks me up a bit. Then I start to dip again. Then I can eat again at lunch, and that's easy to eat. It's usually this 3 o'clock, half 3 meal is the toughest one. I find this a bit blah. I don't want to eat it because it's usually cold ass mince, which isn't the most appetizing. Then dinner, sometimes it's slow cooking meat or some steaks or some lamb steaks, that sort of thing. So it's a bit more interesting. But anyway, that's day 4. If anything fantastic happens in day 5, 6, 7, I will update you guys. But I've got a feeling it's probably another 3 or 4 days of much the same until I start seeing hopefully some energy increase. And yeah, just feeling a bit better on it. Anyway, Let's go. Here we go again. More beef. Happy days. Let's go. Alright guys, day 5 of this lion diet. Just thought I'd do a quick little update for day 5. Feel rough. It's not going as I thought it would. Extremely tired today. Few bouts of huge tiredness through the day. Fell asleep in the car waiting to pick my youngest daughter up from school. And yeah, just sat on the sofa. Once I got home, I was supposed to train some legs. That was not happening. I haven't eaten my sort of mid-afternoon meal. I normally eat about 3:30. Haven't eaten that, and I really don't want to eat. I'm struggling. I had some making me feel had some lamb liver at lunch, and I only ate half of that because I wanted to vomit. So yeah, it's going really well. I've done bodybuilding shows before, 2 of them, and I've dieted hard in that time for 6-7 months, extreme dieting, and this is worse. That was easy compared to this. This is brutal. Yeah, so far hard, really struggling with it. I'm going to try and eat some sort of dinner, maybe some lamb mince or some venison steaks or something like that, change it up a little bit today. But yeah, struggling with it. I can feel my stomach turning even just mentioning food. Anyway, yeah, we're supposed to train legs. It was not a major session or anything, just some leg raises, hamstrings and calves. Couldn't even muster any energy up to do that tonight. Just managed to drive up the road to take my daughter to gymnastics, so I thought a quick update. So yeah, I'm gonna try and eat tonight, and yeah, see how tomorrow goes. Hopefully things start improving, but yeah, we'll see. It might take another week or so for my body to really, you know, adjust and get used to this. But yeah, no cravings. I'm not interested in any chocolate, sugar, sweets, even coffee. Like I was drinking a good couple of cups of coffee a day. Not even wanting that either. So that's good. I'm not wanting anything. There's no cravings. I don't feel like I'm addicted to sugar or caffeine or anything, but I'm definitely missing the effects of caffeine, you know, through the day. It is what it is, but hopefully, you know, hopefully the next sort of updates will be more positive. Anyway, let's go. Right, just finished some 90 kilo dumbbell rows. Day 6 of the line diet. Was severely lacking energy before I started training. Almost didn't train. But once I got warming up and done, you know, a heavy set, it's given me a bit of a spring in my step, bit of energy, and so far I've had a cracking back workout. All 10 kilos up on everything and reps this week, and 90 kilo dumbbell rows moving quite nicely. Happy with that. But yeah, still feel a bit sick and a bit done in with the meat at the moment, but I'm going to try something different. I'm going to make some meatballs tonight out of mince, beef mince, and see if that plays some tricks with my mind, and hopefully I can get them down and enjoy the meal, I hope. But yeah, like I said, I'm definitely lacking calories, well under 2,000, and like I said, I'm probably in and around sort of 220 grams of protein, 230 on a good day, probably just under that. So yeah, but progress today, which was good, and I needed this, to be honest, because I've been struggling these 6 days with this change of diet. Anyway, so far so good. On to day 7. Happy days. Oh, day 9 of the Lion diet. Spent the weekend in bed, feeling really rough. Missed my training, slept for most of the weekend, felt ill, was really struggling with the diet, but seems to have turned a slight corner today, Monday. Got some decent food in me, upped my fats yesterday, and I'm feeling better. And yeah, I missed the log on the Saturday, so it's Monday. I'm going to do log and legs, and this felt a lot better. Second set on that, 4 reps, moving alright, feeling like I've got some energy today, which is great. So hopefully I've passed that awful first week and I can start pushing through and hopefully improving. I feel very cold, and I've got thermals on while I'm training, because I think it might be I've definitely dropped some weight. Have no idea how much, but I've definitely dropped a bit of weight, and I think I've noticed it. So that's why I'm a bit colder at the moment. And obviously there's other stuff going on with my body and changes, so it's all a bit all over the place at the moment. But very happy with that and the way it's changed from the weekend to now. So hopefully keep improving. Day 9, come on. Push. Not bad. Not bad. Happy days. Happy with that. Also, never leave the house without some pocket beef. Happy days. Lion diet going well. Day 11. So yeah, finally starting to feel quite good. Excuse me. Good energy levels. And training's on the up. Definitely lost some weight. I'm noticing that, which is also a good thing. So if I can keep the energy levels higher, dropping, you know, body weight, hopefully it is body fat, and slowly getting higher reps, slowly building that weight up, I'm going to be building some kind of muscle and strength, which is perfect. So yeah, day 11, and I got through that rough first week. Was horrible, but now things are going well. Let's go. Yes, day 15 of the Lion diet. As you can see, enjoying some mints in the rain during the middle of training. Right, I've had a few days rest, a few days off, So I haven't filmed anything because I've been doing nothing, haven't been training, haven't been eating much. But I'm slowly feeling a bit better again. I think it's just a long week of training and work, and just need to relax for a few days. So happy I've taken a break. Day 15, halfway through this line diet now, and desperate needs of beef mince in a bowl during training while it's raining. Lovely. Yeah, just what you want to be doing on a Sunday. But yeah, training's going alright today. I've had a bit more energy today, so I'm hopeful I can start the week positive and, you know, have energy to get me through the day, so I can get back in the evening and, you know, have a good leg session tomorrow. That's the plan. Yeah, fingers crossed for that one. See you soon. Yummy. Right, day 17 of the lion diet. Yeah, haven't done as many updates as I would have liked. Didn't feel great on the weekend. Didn't train. I trained, had 3 days off, but trained on the Sunday. Managed to get something done. Yeah, just felt low, felt a bit weak, just unmotivated. But stuck with the diet. Energy levels have been better going into the 3rd week now. Gone halfway now, which is pleasing to see. Still get a bit of a dicky tummy every other day, which isn't the best, but I think that's just part and parcel of just eating, you know, beef, lamb, venison, that sort of thing, and just water with salt. So yes, not the best on my guts, but overall starting to feel better again. I have said this before and then crashed, but yeah, feeling better again this week. So yeah, just to recap, struggled with the 1st week massively with my energy levels, everything. Had a bit of a dip again coming into the 2nd week, but seemed to have got out of that. Was good yesterday, good today, good energy levels. So yeah, happy enough with that. I've lost track of my eating, you know, the calories and the protein. I've been on average probably having around 220 grams of protein, and it's probably between 1700 calories and 2000 calories most days. I tend to eat more fat on the weekend to try and bump my energy levels up for the week ahead. So yeah, run through a food. I'm having lamb mince, 20% fat. I'm having beef mince, which is 5%, sometimes 10%. I'm having venison steaks, I'm having beef steaks, chunks of lamb, diced shoulder. I'm having slow cooker meats as well, shoulder of lamb, top side beef, and then on the weekends having literally just steak or lamb fat, cooking it up into little chunks. It's like little crispy, like crisps type thing, pork scratchings type thing in the pub. So yeah, that's been nice to have and help my energy levels. Been eating, you know, 3-4 times a day. Oh, liver, I've been eating that through the week, the organ meat, to get more of the vitamins and the nutrients from that daily, and then on the weekend I just up the fats and cut out the liver. But yeah, that seems to have been working better. So yeah, just got to keep pushing through. Just under 2 weeks left of this diet. Oh, yeah, feeling cold. I've dropped some weight. Well, I'm not inflamed and stuff like that. I'm not bloated in the stomach anymore, and you know, it's pretty flat tummy for me. So I'm happy with that. But yeah, some positives, you know, going into this 3rd week. Just about to start training, doing some legs. Hopefully I can have a good solid session with lots of energy flying around. We shall see. But yeah, I shall try and keep updating little snippets here and there. Let's go. Right, day 18 of this lion diet. I think I'm going to turn into some minced beef, to be honest. Yeah, gonna munch on a little burger. Lovely. Yeah, it's got to the point where all the meats taste the same. Lamb, venison, beef, steaks, all of it. It's all tasting the same. Yeah, I've got what's the word? No association with food at the minute. I've got no interest. I'm just eating purely just to survive and try and hold on to some muscle mass, and yeah, not just crumble and be a fat mess. So yeah, it's pretty brutal at the moment. But yeah, it's just, I'm just looking at food as fuel at the moment. I've got to try and get 3 or 4 meals in me. Some high fats, some very lean steaks and venison and stuff. I'm putting a order to the local deer farm, so I've got some proper fresh, you know, grass-fed organic type venison coming for the weekend. Some mince, some diced chunks, and some steaks and some joints to slow cooker cook. So I was going to say I'm looking forward to that, but it's all going to taste the same. Yeah, it's just getting a bit boring now. Water with salt. I have some days that I'm hydrated nicely, other days I'm not, and I've drunk the same. It's obviously a sunny, warm day, so I'm trying to keep the fluids up. Feeling okay, but yeah, gonna try and hit some shoulders and chest today. Training's been hit and miss. Some sessions are really good, energetic, other sessions awful, weak. Some sessions I'm skipping, I'm not even training. So yeah, it's just big ups and downs at the moment with energy levels and everything. So yeah, so far, you know, some days are good, some days are bad. But I'm guessing that's life. Obviously, I'm trying to do this lion diet for the vitiligo and keep that in check and see how it, if it helps stop spreading. But yeah, other people obviously have horrific conditions and autoimmune disease issues, and this diet will really help people, but I'm struggling a bit with it. It'd be nice to have some rice, some potatoes, a bit of fish or something, some different flavours. I'm not worried about, you know, chocolate or crisps or just any crap like that. I just would like some nice whole foods. But you know, day 18, little way to go. But yeah, see how this session goes. I feel like I've got some energy today, which is good. I'll munch on my fantastic, lovely beef mince burger and crack on with this session. Hopefully it will be a good one, and I might chuck in a little snippet after this if it is any good. Stomach seems a bit better the last few days, so that's a bonus. I had horrific, you know, stomach issues for a couple of weeks, up and down with that. You know, when you think, oh, walking around work, oh, I feel fine, and then suddenly, boom, stomach goes, need to run to the toilet. So yeah, I'm glad that's not happened for a few days recently, so that's good. It's another little positive, but just another little update. Yeah, maybe the next time you see me I'll look like a bloody steak. Let's go. Yeah, I'm pleasantly pleased with that. I thought I'd struggle to get 2, managed to get 4, so yeah, not too bad that one. pleased with that, to be honest. Maybe there is some strength left in this body somewhere, but yeah, I've got to take into account that I have clearly dropped some weight because I'm using 2 holes further than I have been recently. So I've definitely dropped weight and definitely round the midsection. So that's definitely going to have an effect on performance in the gym, energy levels. Obviously I'm not having any carbs. I'm not having anything. It's literally water, salt and venison or beef or lamb. That's all I'm having, as you're probably aware. So yeah, I haven't got any glycogen stores, I haven't got any carbs. I'm running off, fats, ketones for the brain, and yeah, it's rough. It's been a bit rough, but happy, like I said, happy with that. And I've got to keep telling myself I'm not going to be performing at my best all the time. I'm not going to be super strong all the time, because I have dropped quite a bit of weight over the last couple of weeks. And it's noticeable. It's not a bad thing, but yeah, once I start being able to add in some sweet potato again, some rice, different meats, some chicken, some turkey, hopefully that'll have a real positive effect. Some fruits as well. So looking forward to being able to eat properly again, probably come the end of April, because obviously my fiance is doing this with me as well. She's doing the line diet, and she wants to slowly add foods back in every 3 days, because the body reacts after 3 days of eating something if obviously your body can't handle it. So she wants to go into a paleo / anti-inflammatory diet. So yeah, anyway, happy with that. On to the last exercise for today. Finish off with some IYT raises, front delts, side delts, rear delts. Let's go. Right, day 20 of this line diet, 2/3 of the way done. Just another quick little update. My sweat smells of meat. My urine absolutely stinks of it. My breath. And doing a number 2 is very unpleasant as well. So anyone wanting to give this diet a go, be prepared to smell like a pack of mints 24 hours a day for however long you do this. Yeah, don't particularly want to eat anything anymore, kind of done in, but I've still got to try and fuel my body and try and get some training done whilst I struggle along. But again, just up and down with the energy levels, which is frustrating. So yeah, all over the place still. I think where I've dropped weight, less body fat, I think it's affected hormones and my testosterone levels. I feel like I've dipped with the testosterone levels, definitely. So I've got some blood tests booked in for next week, so it'll be towards the end of this diet, so then I can see and go through all the blood work and see exactly what the Lion diet has done over the last sort of 30 days by then. So then I can see and judge off of that, and yeah, in April start reintroducing different foods in to hopefully benefit me, hopefully sort my hormones out and bring the test levels up, because I'm definitely feeling low with those. And yeah, training's just really tough. Don't particularly want to do anything, even though it's beautiful weather, sun shining. I don't want to be out here, I don't want to be doing it. So I know something's quite not right, which is a little bit disappointing. I had quite high hopes for this diet, but it's difficult. I've dieted very hard for bodybuilding, and this is much worse. At least bodybuilding, I got some veggie in me, some carbs, a little tiny mixture of foods, obviously very restricted, lots of cardio, very low energy, but yeah, this is very similar, but you're just stuck just eating meat and drinking water with salt in it. Yeah, struggling along, loving life still, but yeah, currently in the middle of a training session. So far so good. We'll see if energy levels can stay okay throughout this session. Might put a little snippet in. Let's go. Yes, let's go. Yes. Happy days. Yes. As you can see, delighted with that. Yes, day 22 of this line diet. And yeah, things are starting to feel ever so slightly better. Today I've just eaten, steaks and venison, nice lean meats. Yesterday and today, and I'm feeling quite good. So yeah, I might stick with more of that through the final sort of week on this line diet to keep the fats lower. Maybe that's helping me, not sure. Yeah, but yeah, very pleasing. That 4 reps at 103.5 and a double at 108.5. It's the best I've done so far on this line diet. Just over 3 weeks in now. So yeah, happy enough with that. Gonna chug a bottle of water, maybe eat some chunks of meat, and come back in a few minutes and do some incline bench. Let's go. Right, just another little line diet update. Day 22 still. Just for you. My belt, as you can see, it's very well used. I mean, this is 20 years old, but you can see roughly the holes that I don't really use. This will show that I've dropped quite a few pounds because I can get a good vacuum. Now I can get it on the holes. Yeah, new holes I've never used before. In 20 years I haven't used these holes. That's yeah, that's some going. So yeah, 20 years I've had this belt and I've never used these, or maybe once or twice when I was bodybuilding, when I was very lean. But yeah, that's saying something. I've definitely dropped a lot of inches around the old waist there, which is good. And yeah, that's got to be healthy as well, not having the fat, too much fat around your stomach, and the visceral fat as well around organs is no good. So yeah, this is definitely dropped weight. Again, don't know how much. I'm not, like I said, day 1 weigh-in, 30-day weigh-in, and we'll see. So yeah, it seems to be a fair amount, considering I've got new holes I'm using on a belt. So yeah, that's interesting. Anyway, I thought I'd let you all know. Let's go. Day 23 of the lion diet. Right, I've realised I haven't really gone through sort of what I'm eating. So I'm going to spin the camera around. 3, 2, 1. Happy days. Right. So we've got some, as you can see, some deer. Diced chunks of deer. Some minced venison, deer, fallow, whatever you want to call it. Just some good old beef steaks, some venison steaks, and where's the fridge? And some Tesco's beef mince as well, and frozen mince that I had as well. So yeah, that's just the basics. Lucky to have a guy that is a butcher in the little village next door to where I live, and runs a deer farm. So it's all, you know, local, organic deers, poor little sods, but yeah, tasty, extremely tasty, and super high protein and lean. So yeah, really good meat. Also been having minced lamb and slow cooker meats. I had a leg of deer in the slow cooker and some lamb as well, shoulders of lamb, leg of lamb, that type of thing as well, and some briskets, some beef briskets, and just topside and just roasting joints and stuff like that I've been getting as well, and mince, some low fat mince from the butchers as well. So yeah, that's what I'm eating. Bottles of water, bit of salt, and you know that. So yeah, one more week to go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Ooh, happy days. I'm happy enough with 4 reps there. Yeah, that's decent. I could have possibly got 1 or 2 more reps out if I really wanted to grind, but I thought 4 is very pleasing. So last time I did squats, I think I hit 170 for 8, then had the week off because of the knee, and moved it up 15 kilos and got 4, so that's quite surprising. I thought, well, I did struggle, but yeah, I thought I'd struggle to get 2, so 4, double the amount I thought, so that's good. I'm glad I pushed that today. Have a little bit more faith in my body this week and in my mind, and I think I've come through all the crap of the last sort of 3 weeks of the Lion diet, and it's starting to actually feel beneficial now. You know, I've been at work all day. I've done 15,000 steps. I've been non-stop at work, lifting, lugging, walking, sweeping, cleaning, all sorts of stuff, and come home and I've still got plenty of energy and I can muster up, you know, pretty heavy squat for me currently. So yeah, I'm happy, very happy. 23 days into this diet. What have I eaten today? I ate at 11:30. I had about 300 grams of deer mince. Then I had 300 grams of lamb mince and a bit of deer leg. Yummy. Sounds awful. And I'm just having the other half of the venison deer mince now whilst I'm training, and then I'm going to have a couple of steaks for dinner, and that should be me. I think that's working out to be sort of 230, 240 grams of protein and quite low fats today, but yeah, so far so good. Happy enough with that. Here's the day 24 and some arms tomorrow. Let's go. Right, let's see what we're having for dinner tonight. Right, we've got some fat, some steak fat, little pieces of it, just cooking up now. Got another chunk of it there, and we've got some medallion beef steaks, so a couple of those and some fat. Let's go. Ooh, lamb. Yes, it's your favourite. Hello, right, day 26 of this line diet. Feeling rather good, which is amazing. From the start to now is a massive contrast, massive difference. Actually got some energy. It's nearly 5:30 in the evening. I've had work all day, I've had the kids, I've sorted that out, moved stuff around at home and done all that and been busy all day non-stop, and I'm still going. Just at gymnastics now. Dropped my daughter off for that. Gonna go and watch her in a minute, but yeah, I'm just chowing down on some balls. Venison balls created by my beautiful, fantastic fiance. Lovely jubbly. Venison. Super high protein, low in fat, these ones, which is good. But yeah, it's quite shocking how much energy I have these days. And clearly my body has adapted now and is working off everything I'm giving it, and it's working well. Training's been going well this week. I've got a couple of weeks off work next week for 2 weeks, so I'm really looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to getting into the garden of gains and smashing it, and hopefully knocking out some good numbers. But yeah, I thought I'd have a little rant in the car, little Sam Sulik moment, and just update you guys. So yeah, 4 more days of just the meat and water and salt, and then yeah, beginning next week at some point I'll be bringing in some other foods over the few days. I've got some chunks of honeycomb, so that might be coming in. Bit of honey, then probably some milk and some coffee. So if I can have the milk and don't react, then that's dairy sorted. So I should be able to have cheese and yogurt, milk. So that'll be good, and then they can be ticked off the list. And hopefully I'm not reacting to anything, and hopefully my vitiligo hasn't spread or has calmed down through this line diet. So yeah, looking forward to sort of the end results, seeing how much weight I've dropped, which I can see it's quite a bit. So yeah, looking forward to the weigh-in. Again, I was doing this as a bit of an experiment, a challenge to myself, and to see if I could get my vitiligo under control, which it has been. I think it's more stress induced than food intolerances to the autoimmune disease. But yeah, things are looking up, and yeah, looking forward to just cracking on and making them gains. Right, we'll see what day 27 brings tomorrow. Let's go. Let's go.
So close.
Oh, happy enough to get a single at 110, 111 kilos. Yeah, I could, maybe if I took a few more seconds of rest, I might have got a second rep out there. But I might have a few more minutes rest and go again with that. Try and get 2 reps out. But yeah, again, up from last week, day 28 of the line diet, and yeah, feeling very good. Energy, sleeping well, recovering well. Injuries are starting to clear up with the knee issue. Strength's going up, lifting heavier each week. He's doing a massive pee. Oh boy. So yeah, all good, hydrated, and yeah, it's all going well. So yeah, a few more days of it, and then yeah, we weigh in, see what I'm weighing in at. I'll go through some old, older photos and see if the vitiligo's spread or if it's under control still, and yeah, see what the physique's looking like after 30 days of water, salt, and pretty much beef. So yeah, all good. Right, another set on there. Come on. One more. Come on. Let's go. Woo. Yes, happy days. My legs feel like jelly now. God blimey. Yeah, that was tough. Pleased to push for 6 there, that was good. Whew. Heart's pounding, lungs are working, legs like jelly, perfect. Day 30 of the Lion diet, the last day. Finishing off the 30 days with 6 reps at 185, very happy with that. Oh, yeah, been an up and down experience this last 30 days. Started off quite well for the first sort of 4 or 5 days, and then it hit me hard. Struggled then for probably over a week after that, and then coming into week 3 feeling a bit better, and sorry, back end of week 2, and then week 3, 4 feeling a lot better now. A lot more energy, feeling energised and good and focused, and yeah, it's amazing. Everyone, all the dogs are barking, bear with me. Right, sorry, someone at the door. The council having a look at all the mould in my lovely house. Anyway, yeah, like I said, Lion diet's going well. It's been ups and downs with it, but yeah, it's going well, shall I say. Like I said, ends tomorrow, so I'm going to weigh in, physique check, and yeah, just ramble on again probably for a while tomorrow about it all, and then I get to add in, single whole ingredients back into my diet. So I think sweet potatoes going in tomorrow, and a few days later some eggs, and so on like that, until we're sort of at the end of April and I'm eating 10 different things, which would be quite nice to have rather than just meat and water. I might have coffee and some chicken or something, we'll see. But yeah, so far so good. Let's go. Right, here we go. 103.4. What's that? That's just over 7 kilos lost in 30 days on the Lion diet. Wow. What's that, 15, 16 pounds? Pretty crazy. Right, let's check it out. Let's go a bit forward here. Not bad. As you can see, there's a bit of a difference. Yes, I've got some abs showing, some legs showing, got some striations in the old shoulders a bit. Yeah, not bad. So that's 7 kilos lost in 30 days or just over. 15, 16 pounds in 30 days. Pretty good going. Stomach's definitely a lot flatter, as you can see. Yeah, pretty happy with that. Right, I'm going to get training. Once I start training that, I shall run through the last sort of check-in for this lion diet. But yeah, so far so good. Everything's improved. So yeah, happy. See you in a minute. Right, the lion diet is over and done with. Done the 30 days. As you can see, I weighed in 110.6 kilos at the beginning and 103 bang on at the end. So I've dropped, sorry, 103.4. So I've dropped 7.2 kilos. I've dropped about 16.5 pounds, I think it is, in total. That's pretty mad. And it's, you know, I think it's all body fat that I've lost as well. I haven't been getting stronger in the gym, so I don't believe it's muscle I've lost. So it's purely fat, which is fantastic. I think if I was to do bodybuilding again or something like that, I potentially could do this diet, but adding in some serious cardio and do another 30 days to get in bodybuilding shape, which I think would be doable with, you know, hour and a half, 2 hours of cardio a day, as well as the steps. But anyway, I wasn't doing this diet just, you know, just to lose weight. It was to see how my vitiligo responded, and it hasn't spread. It stayed the same, so that's a very good positive. Obviously, other people with autoimmune diseases and problems like that would heavily benefit from the lion diet. Really clear your cells out, and you know, it's one of the most restrictive diets there are that you can do. Maybe eating watermelon for a month is probably even worse, but you know, it's very restrictive. It gets rid of that body fat. It can make you healthier, fight against the different autoimmune diseases. So it's a great benefit, you know, for doing it for at least the 30 days, but other people might really see huge benefits after 3, 4, 5, 6 months of doing that. I'm talking. Right, sorry, my daughter was staring at me out the kitchen window for something. I've lost train of thought now. Yeah, so someone doing it for 6 months would see huge, you know, benefits. I've had some bloods done as well, and my blood work has come back, you know, fantastic. Everything is brilliant apart from 2 markers. My ferritin levels, which is iron storage, is really high, which again, I was getting plenty of iron from the beef, the lamb, the venison, that sort of stuff. So that's gone high, but I suffer from high ferritin levels anyway previous to this diet. So this has just upped it a little bit. And my testosterone levels, the last time I checked them, was 13.7 nanomoles per litre, which for my age, between 8 and 32 nanomoles per litre, is in the normal range. So I'm on the low end of good, but it came back 10.7, so I've dropped 3 points on nanomoles per litre of my testosterone, so it's dipped. Again, I don't know if that's part of the diet, don't know if it's where I've just dropped body fat. I doubt it's anything to do with that, to be honest. maybe it's a bit of an age thing. I mean, I'm 40 at the end of the year, so it's catching up with me. So that was a little bit disappointing to see. I was hoping to see a little rise in it or staying level. So yeah, I'm going to have to address that and see what I can do. But yeah, it's changed. Doing the lion diet's changed my thoughts on food, to be honest. I was very much an emotional eater at times through my life, and used food as comfort. Now doing this for the last 30 days and being very restricted, it's just, I see it as pure fuel and energy now. And I've had the chance, so I'm off the lion diet today. I can go back to eating whatever I want if I want to, but I'm not going to, because my fiance's been doing it with me and she's done fantastically well with it. She's been brilliant the whole way through, stuck with it with me. We've both, you know, helped each other out here, especially with cravings and stuff hitting. And she's done brilliantly, and she would like to reintroduce foods every 3 days for the coming weeks, months, because it takes 3 days for, you know, the food to get into the system, to get the side effects if they are bad on you, you know, bloating or affect you going to the toilet, that sort of thing, any skin issues, that sort of thing. So yeah, sweet potatoes, the first thing that's going in for both of us, and again, it's just fuel for me. I'm going to be using that to fuel my workouts and to help me recover after the workout. That's the only time I'm going to eat it. Then in 3 days time, I think I'm going to chuck some eggs in, maybe some honey, because I'm fancying something a bit sweet, so honey might go back in, you know, milk, coffee, dairy, you know, that sort of thing. So, and chicken and vegetables along the line. So hopefully by the end of the month of April, I'll have, you know, 10 different ingredients back into my diet, and hopefully not feeling any bad side effects from any of that. Also, my skin, don't know if you can see, my skin is a lot better. It was pretty good beforehand, but it's definitely better now after the lion diet. Definitely more vascular, leaner, and yeah, first few days brilliant. After that, you know, a couple of weeks it was rough, really quite rough, struggling to get out of bed, no motivation, no energy, hungry, struggling with training massively, felt like I wasn't doing any improvement, struggling at work, you know, feeling like a bit of a zombie. But then boom, a big change, and yeah, full of energy, full of life, everything's moving well, you know, been sleeping fantastically well. Not so groggy in the mornings, the odd morning, but majority I'm up and ready, you know, good to go. Training's been improving, been lifting heavier, and it's feeling good. So yeah, I can just, it's all positives and benefits from this lion diet. I don't know what else to cover really. I'm going to do a little video on a full day of eating, because people have asked for that, so I'm going to chuck that in at some point. It's not going to be exciting at all. There'll be some mince in there, some venison steaks, some slow cooker meats. You know, there's not much to see, and it's been quite eye-opening to see. Like I've lost fat, I'm getting stronger, so must have kept muscle, and my proteins dropped down massively as well, because I was getting 260, 270, 280 grams of protein a day previous. Now I've probably, for a lot of that, for a few weeks I was averaging probably 200 grams maybe, if I was lucky. Then it's, you know, averaging about 220, 230, 240 grams at a push some days. So yeah, I've been feeling better on lower protein. Fats are probably still quite high as well, which is needed because that's the only energy fuel, and I don't want to start burning into protein and muscle mass for energy. But yeah, it's been quite a challenge, quite an experiment. Yes, I've done bodybuilding. I've dieted hard for 6 months, 7 months bodybuilding, a couple of shows. That was hard. This was even harder. This was brutal. If I had to do cardio with it, yeah, I probably would have collapsed many times, but I'm grateful I didn't have to do the cardio with it. But who knows if I am to jump on stage ever again, not anytime soon. But I might do this diet just to really strip the fat off for a couple of months and then go hard for a couple of more weeks with the cardio to get on stage. But anyway, so yeah, overall very happy with how the diet's gone, happy that my vitiligo hasn't spread or anything like that. I feel full of energy, I feel recovered, I'm sleeping great, getting stronger each sort of session each week, and I've dropped 7 kilos of inflammation and body weight, body fat. So yeah, all good. So yeah, I do recommend the diet, especially if you are suffering with an autoimmune disease. This can really sort you out. If you just want to drop some body fat quick, 30 days of just eating some meat, drinking water, a bit of salt, you're going to drop kilos of fat, so it's worth it. Anyway, that's me done and dusted. I hope you enjoyed the long ass video, and yeah, please leave in the comments section if you want me to do any more weird challenges or pushing my body to the limits in different ways. I was thinking I might do a 7-day fast, not anytime soon, but at some point, see if I can do that. But yeah, any ideas would be fantastic. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you're all well, stay strong, and I'll catch you in the next one. Let's go.